Hey guys, Julie P. Yogi here. I just wanted to do a YouTube video on why you should promote your Poshmark on social media. So, in the beginning, when I first started making money, I would just post on my own personal Facebook about how I was excited because I was making money and I was selling stuff I didn't need anymore, and um, that I was, making really good sales. And I received a lot of questions and a lot of comments, and I actually now have, I think, 6 or 7 women that give me clothes to sell on Poshmark. And so, excuse me, burp, I'm drinking a LaCroix and it makes me burp. So if I, my hair is doing weird things too. Sorry. If I if I hadn't posted on Facebook about that, I wouldn't have all of these friends giving me clothes. And granted, these are all people that live close by and they're friends that I talk to in person, and so it probably would have came up. But I credit posting on Facebook for the amazing stuff that my friends have given me to sell. I would say probably about 50% of my closet is from other women, and I give them a percentage. So it works out good for me because most of them have really nice things, and I make a decent chunk of change from selling their stuff. So it cuts down on me having to source stuff, even though the sourcing to me is the most favorite part of Poshmark, one of the most favorite parts. I just found that telling people what I'm doing, and then they start asking questions, and I ended up making a Facebook group. If you want to join, it's called Poshmark Privy, Privy, and we post questions and tips. And we just started doing a share group, so the few people that wanted to do it, we're all sharing each other's closets 30 minutes a day. And I don't know about you, but it was pretty awesome last night to log into my Poshmark and see that I had 202 notifications. I was like, wow, that's a lot. And then I realized it was because the girl had started sharing my stuff. So, I mean, just by posting on Facebook about it, I'm helping people. They're helping me. And it's just an easy way to talk about what you love. I mean, if you love Poshmark, it's just one way to talk about it. I started not posting a lot of stuff on my Facebook just because I felt like I was constantly talking about Poshmark. And so what I did was I made an Instagram just for Poshmark only. And I posted about it on my regular Instagram and my regular Facebook page so people would know if they, want to know about my Poshmark stuff to follow me here. And if you want to follow me, it's at Julie P. Yogi, JuliepYogi. And I have only been on there, I think, maybe 3 weeks, and I already have 900 followers. And I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good considering I have a lady that I do her social media, and it's been her profile on Instagram I've been working on it for a year, and she only has 300 followers. And I worked on it every day trying to get her followers. So there's something about the fact that there's so many people that love Poshmark on Instagram. I found that I am trying to only follow fashion and Poshmark and eBay reseller type stuff. I don't want to follow all my friends on there because I only want to see Poshmark stuff in my feed. And every once in a while, if I see a bunch of stuff that's not Poshmark, I'll go look at their profile and see if they're a seller. And if they're not, I'll delete it. Because sometimes you accidentally follow someone you didn't mean to follow or whatever. But since I've had this, so in the last 3 weeks, I have learned about shipping labels that you can get. I actually wasn't planning on showing you guys. Oh, I'll show you one of my typo ones. I could not get it to work for me. However, I posted the directions that someone else posted. I reshared it on my Instagram. If you get these priority mail labels, she said that you're able to fit it to print. And I could not get the top. It just cut off like teeny tiny bit, and I got to ship down. And after I mean, y'all, my trash can is overflowing, so they're all falling out of the trash. I mean, I tried a good 15 times, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna waste all of my ink trying. I finally did get it to print on. I bought these labels. They're just Office Max 2 to a sheet labels, and I just print on those. When I finally figured out in the right direction, mind you, I had to turn it upside down so the label's upside down on the screen to get it to print sideways. It makes no sense, but I mean, excuse me, that is really convenient to have to print on labels. You don't have to fold any paper. And I can't tell you, yesterday I'm upstairs and my husband yells, "Postman's here!" And I'm like running downstairs. I already have my package all ready to go and just slap the label on. It was so easy. There's no folding, there's no hurrying. Also, I wanted to show you guys there's something else I do. I think I've already showed this in my shipping video, but just because y'all might not have seen that, I get these from the United States Postal Service. They're listed if you check the box priority mail and free shipping supplies. I want to say they're on the last page, 4th or 5th page, and they're just clear invoice like label things. I don't know what the exact name of it is. Oh, there's another name for it. It's for like, it's actually not for address labels. It's for something else, but I use it for address labels. And I've not gotten in trouble. No one said anything. And it's got like the adhesive on the back. So you can either stick the label on and just stick this whole thing over it, or there's a little pocket right here. My husband likes, when he's helping me, he likes to just stick the label in there and then slap a piece of tape over it. And to me, that's annoying. I don't want to have to use tape and a label, so I just use these. And so I've been using those until I figured out the label system. But I mean, I learned about the labels on Poshmark or on Instagram, and then also I follow these guys. Oh, I should have got their name. I think it's Anthony John 6464, and they posted a live video on how to follow a lot of people quickly. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Look, Crowley's making me burp. But when I say a lot of people quickly, it's not like you just click one button and you're immediately following a bunch of people. You have to sit there and follow and follow and follow. And I've already talked about that on my videos before, but it was just a helpful way to find new users. And when I have an iPad and I just bought for my sister, and I need to get the little block to charge it correctly. And when I get that, I'm going to make a video and show y'all how to follow people really fast so you get lots of new followers. But just one thing I've noticed that I am on my Poshmark Instagram a lot more than my regular Instagram now, because I love being constantly surrounded by nothing but Poshmark. I'm getting tips every day. I'm seeing how other people are staging their clothes and how cute, like if they're doing a fall setup for staging, which I think is adorable. But I've learned that like last year at Christmas, I staged a lot of stuff by my Christmas tree. And yes, while it looks cute, I feel like it ages your stuff and people go, "Oh wow, that has a Christmas tree. That means she's had this since last Christmas." I kind of feel like I don't want people knowing how long I've had something. So unless you're going to delete it and repost pictures, which I'm not going to take the time to do. So and then what else? Let's see. Oh, I follow like or Instagram will suggest hashtags to follow, like Poshmark reseller, Posh Bosh, Posh Boss, Posh Queen, reseller community. Like there's just all kinds. So what I did is follow all the ones that I see, and then also if you see someone else has a bunch of really cool Poshmark related hashtags, I copy and paste all those. You have to use a reposting app to do that, and just repost it to my notes. And so that way, whenever I post something, I'm also using all those really cool hashtags, and you get followers by using all those Poshmark hashtags. And I will constantly see really cool things in my feed by the hashtag, not by the follower. And then I click and go, "Oh, I'm not following that person," and follow. So I spent hours, probably in the very first few days of having my Instagram, following all kinds of Poshmark related people, and I think I've probably gotten a lot of new followers from that. I've also sold 2 or 3 items to my friends alone, just because they saw my posting my closet on Facebook, which I don't like to do because I don't want to inundate my friends with nothing but Poshmark stuff. But I've posted once or twice on Facebook about my Poshmark store. So I guess maybe they followed me and liked it or whatever. But all that to say, oh, and I already talked about the share groups, but I didn't even know about share groups until I was watching a YouTube video. So what I do is I watch or listen to YouTube videos when I'm steaming stuff, when I'm staging pictures, and then you can just, you're learning and gleaning all those tips while you're getting. I've learned so much from some of my top favorite are Empty Hanger Jenna, Becca Boss Lady, New York Thrifter. There's another one, I can't remember her name, but they have so many good tips. And of course I started making my own YouTube videos because I wasn't necessarily finding everything that I wanted to hear about. But I just feel like when you're constantly surrounding yourself with other successful Poshmark sellers that you're going to be learning a lot. And I feel like you have to be in a constant state of growth. Poshmark keeps changing and updating their app. And if you're not up with the times and know what's going on, you're going to have a hard time selling and helping your friends and teaching other people. So for me, it just helps keep me on my toes and helps me know what I'm doing and helps me learn, and I just love it. So I highly suggest you open up an Instagram account just for your Poshmark friends and feed only, and it's a really super easy click of a button. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to show y'all how easy it is, okay? Let's see if you can see this. So here's let me make sure there's no glare. Here's my YouTube. Y'all, I just can't get my words straight. Here's my Instagram, and you just click, see if I can do it. Click the top name, and it pops down. There's my regular Instagram, and there's the one that I work for, that lady that I work for. And you literally just click, and it pops right over. It takes 2 seconds. So easy. I mean, you don't have to remember to log into anything, no passwords. It just saves it for you, and you switch back over. And so that's, to me, it's free publicity, y'all. So what I post on my Instagram is, hey, new items up in my closet. I'll show pictures, my staging pictures, or look how cute this package is that I just ordered on, Poshmark. I'll share other people's cute stuff, and I've actually won something too. I had a friend from Instagram tag me, those like, what are they called? Contests where you tag 3 friends or whatever, and she tagged me. And I won, it was like a free fall outfit from, I think it was called At Thrifted Fashions. And I haven't got it yet, but she's going to send it to me. They ask you your size and what kind of stuff you like. And they send you a whole free outfit curated for what you like. Well, normally it's not free. Normally you have to pay for it, but of course, because I won the contest, it's free. So, all that to say, share groups on Facebook, which share groups are just Poshmark groups that people share each other's stuff. So it's pretty simple and pretty easy. Who doesn't want a lot of people sharing their stuff? And you're surrounded by sellers. You're in that seller mindset. You're earning new customers. I have a link to my Poshmark page, at the top of my, the link in bio. So, you can just go to my Instagram account, but see right there at the bottom, you just click, takes them right to my Poshmark page. So it's a pretty genius way to get free advertising. You don't have to pay anybody, you don't have to do anything. And of course, almost every day I get companies messaging me saying, hey, we're a share company and we can get your followers up and weird stuff like that for Poshmark, but I'm just not willing to pay for that right now. To me, it's an easy thing to do myself. So all that to say, go sign up for an Instagram for your Poshmark, watch YouTubers, maybe get on Facebook groups. It'll help you, I promise. You'll learn so much and you'll be excited and glad you did. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, comments, please comment below, share, like, and subscribe.